What is going on, guys? Today we have got history mystery lesson. I've spent a little bit of time. We've done a bit of research, myself and Nana Gaming, whose channel will be down below, as I believe he's going to be doing all of the gameplay side of it, and I'm going to be looking at the objectives and going what we've gone off, so you can get that straight away, and then we can come together to see if it works. If it doesn't, we will find out. Obviously, if you check the comments, I'm going to try and progress through all of these and make sure that everything is right. But we've had a look pretty much throughout all of them, and there's only so much that you can do with the stuff that's given us. So we've got the Blow of Maracana, ignore the pronunciations, but basically this was a World Cup where Uruguay beat Brazil 2-1. So what I'm assuming with the two objectives is you've got to score with two Uruguayan players. On an international game, they broke an all-time record that still holds to this day, and that is obviously the Uruguay versus Brazil. It is the final, I believe, where they weren't meant to win. So I believe that one is scored with two Uruguayan players. We have hometown shocker, which is the host nation was eliminated with an unexpected final score, leaving the world stunned. Recreate this match. This was to do with the Brazil versus Sweden, as Sweden was the host nation that got all the way to the final and lost 5-2 Brazil in the end. What I'm assuming with this is if you are recreating the whole match, you are trying to get 5-2 as the final score. Or if I'm assuming you can just score with the Brazilians, then obviously you want to make it 5 goals and then just score 5 goals. But I'm assuming we've recreated this whole match. Same with this one above. I don't know if it is the actual scoreline, so I'll put all of these in the description down below if you want to follow these. But it's 5-2 Brazil-Sweden. I'd assume you've always got to be the winning team. And again, I don't know how many Brazilians you've got to have, or if you've got to try and find a way to go against Sweden players. It could be a co-op one. We will find that out later. We have, I'm not even going to pronounce this one, but basically Del Piero. Italian finesse. This last-minute finesse goal ensured victory against the host nation and guaranteed a spot in the final of the world's biggest tournament. This was Del Piero scoring a finesse to take Italy into the final one. I believe, again, this one is just a finesse goal with an Italian, so should be a pretty easy one. Recreate the final goal, obviously with finesse, RB on the top of your controller, and it's a job is a good one. A 1950 Miracle on Grass. Who doesn't like an underdog story? Relieve it. I don't like this one because this one is USA versus England, where USA actually beat England 1-0. Again, it is what it is, but I believe all you've got to do for this one is score 1-0 with a USA player, and should be that one. Quite an easy one. The Heat Battle of Lausanne. Again, it is a German pronunciation of this. A match with 12 goals with extreme conditions of 104 degrees with an exciting performance shared by two players, one from each team. What did two players have in common? So I've had a look at this. This was Austria versus Switzerland. And the only kind of thing that I can share from two players is, this is a big one, is both players scored a hat trick. I'm assuming all you've got to do with this is score a hat-trick with an Austrian or Switzerland player. I'm assuming that is going to be the comparison between them both. There was a hat-trick from two of the players, so from an Austrian and a Switzerland player. There was then a brace from an Austrian and a Switzerland player, and then there was also two single goals in the Austrian side to make it, I think, what, 7, I think it was 7-5, I think it was in the end. Yeah, 7-5. We had Wagner with a hat-trick, and we also had Haugi with a hat-trick as well. So I'm assuming it is score a hat-trick. Then the final one is Somersault. This player has scored in every international world tournament he has played in from 2002 to 2014. And he is the only one of 4 players to do so. Recreate his journey. So what this is German players. This is Klose. Obviously, I think, top goal scorer for the World Cup at this moment in time until this tournament has ended and we see if Harry Kane can beat him, or obviously anybody else that wants to stand up to it. But this is Miroslav Klose, I think his first name is. You've basically just got to score in it with Germans. I'm assuming that has got to be it. I'll be interested to know if you've actually got to play with Klose, but I'm assuming it's just got to be German players and just scoring, I'm assuming, one each match with him. So again, nice and easy. Like I said, all of these objectives will be down below. Check out Nanik's gaming channel as well. I will put a comment in when that is live as well, and will also update you when I try and do these and make sure that they are all right. And if I have the actual answer, if one of them is wrong, I'll put it down below. So if you want to check there and come back if you have any suggestions, if you found it out or you know an answer as well, let me know down below. Let's try and get these done. History mystery lesson, it's going to be an interesting one. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this. I'll keep you updated. Take care.